My dear truth seekers, have you ever wondered if everything we believe we know about the origins of Christianity is merely the tip of the iceberg? Prepare yourselves to dive deep into one of the most intriguing and controversial biblical mysteries in history. Today we will unravel a conspiracy that has remained hidden for 2 millennia. A secret society that may have shaped the very foundations of the Christian faith. I'm speaking, of course, about the enigmatic Essenes. And what if I told you that Jesus, the central figure of Christianity, might have been a member of this mysterious sect? That the teachings that transformed the world might have their roots in esoteric knowledge zealously guarded by the Essenes? But that's not all. What if this knowledge had an even more astonishing origin? Ancient advanced civilizations, or perhaps something beyond our world. On this journey, we will examine surprising evidence from the Dead Sea Scrolls to forbidden texts that the Church has kept hidden. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about the origins of Christianity. Welcome to an episode that could forever change your understanding of sacred history. I am Dr. Alejandro Vega, and this is Biblical Conspiracies. To comprehend the magnitude of this conspiracy, we must go back in time to a period of turbulence and mysticism in ancient Judea. The Essenes, a little-known but incredibly influential Jewish sect, emerged in this crucible of ideas and beliefs. Imagine a secret community, isolated in the desert, dedicated to spiritual purity and the pursuit of hidden knowledge. The Essenes were not merely ascetic monks, they were the guardians of ancestral secrets that could rewrite our understanding of religious history. But who were the Essenes really? Ancient historians such as Josephus and Philo describe them as a mystical order, known for their prophecies and austere way of life. However, what these historical accounts don't tell us is the true depth of their influence and the extent of their esoteric knowledge. The Essenes practiced purification rituals, studied sacred texts, and, according to some theories, possessed abilities that verged on the supernatural. But the question we must ask is, where did this knowledge come from? Was it merely the result of centuries of study and meditation, or was there something more, something that official history has overlooked, or worse yet, has attempted to deliberately conceal? The key to unraveling this mystery lies in the famous Dead Sea Scrolls, discovered in the caves of Qumran. These ancient manuscripts, many believed to have been written by the Essenes, contain not only biblical texts, but also esoteric and prophetic writings that challenge our understanding of early Judaism and Christianity. But this is where the story becomes even more intriguing. And what if I told you there is evidence suggesting that John the Baptist and even Jesus himself might have had connections with this mysterious sect? The similarities between the Essene teachings and early Christian doctrines are too numerous to be mere coincidence. Consider this. The Essenes practiced ritual baptisms, shared communal meals similar to the Last Supper, and had a hierarchical structure reminiscent of the early church's organization. Could these similarities be the tip of the iceberg of a much deeper and more significant connection? As we delve deeper into this investigation, we will encounter even more puzzling questions. Could the Essenes have been the guardians of knowledge passed down by ancient advanced civilizations? Or perhaps, as some bolder theories suggest, they had access to wisdom of extraterrestrial origin. Prepare yourselves, my dear truth seekers, because we are about to embark on a journey that will challenge everything you thought you knew about the origins of Christianity and the very nature of our spiritual beliefs. The Essene conspiracy is only the beginning of a labyrinth of secrets that has remained hidden for millennia. In our next segment, we will examine the evidence connecting the Essenes with the central figures of primitive Christianity. Prepare for a revelation that could shake the foundations of religious history as we know it. Now, my dear truth seekers, let us delve into the heart of this millennial conspiracy. The connection between the Essenes and the foundational figures of Christianity is a subject that has intrigued historians and theologians for decades, but is rarely discussed openly in traditional religious circles. Let's begin with John the Baptist, a crucial figure in the Christian narrative. The Gospels present John as an ascetic prophet, preaching in the desert and baptizing believers in the Jordan River. However, what they don't reveal is the remarkable similarity between John's practices and those of the Essenes. The Dead Sea Scrolls disclose that the Essenes engaged in purification rituals with water, very akin to baptism. Additionally, their austere lifestyle in the desert and their message of repentance strikingly align with the biblical depiction of John. Could it be that John the Baptist was actually a member of the Essene community? But the connection extends further. The Gospel of Luke tells us that John grew up in the desert. Is it possible he was raised and educated by the Essenes? This theory would elucidate not only his practices, but also his profound knowledge of messianic prophecies. Now let's take it a step further and consider the central figure of Christianity, Jesus of Nazareth. The similarities between Jesus' teachings and Essene doctrines are, at the very least, surprising. The Essenes preached about the kingdom of heaven, the importance of spiritual purity, and the imminence of divine judgment. Does this sound familiar? These are precisely the central themes in Jesus' teachings. Moreover, the Essenes practiced a community of goods, which is mirrored in the early Christian communities described in the book of Acts. The Last Supper, a pivotal event in the Christian narrative, bears astounding parallels with the Essene communal meals, where bread and wine held special significance. But there's more. The Dead Sea Scrolls contain references to a teacher of righteousness, a messianic figure some scholars have compared to Jesus. Could it be that Jesus was not only influenced by the Essenes, but was, in fact, the fulfillment of their prophecies? Consider also the lost years of Jesus. The Gospels fall silent about Jesus' life from his childhood to the onset of his ministry at 30 years of age. Where was he during this time? Some theories suggest he might have spent these years with the Essenes, learning and preparing for his mission. Now, I know what you're thinking. If this connection is so evident, why isn't it widely known or accepted? This is where the conspiracy deepens. The early church, in its effort to establish itself as a distinct religion from Judaism, might have had reasons to hide or downplay these connections. Openly acknowledging Essene influence would have complicated the narrative of the uniqueness and originality of the Christian message. Furthermore, the Essenes possessed esoteric knowledge that the institutional church might have deemed dangerous or heretical. What secrets did the Essenes guard that were too revolutionary even for the early church? But the evidence, though suppressed, persists. Gnostic writings, many of which were considered heretical and destroyed by the church, display striking similarities with Essene teachings. The Gospel of Thomas, for instance, contains sayings of Jesus that resonate deeply with Essene philosophy. And this is where our investigation takes an even more fascinating turn. If the Essenes were indeed the precursors to Christianity, where did they acquire their knowledge? Essene traditions speak of angels and celestial beings imparting divine wisdom to them. In a modern context, might we interpret this as contact with higher intelligences, possibly extraterrestrial in origin? Consider this. The Essenes possessed advanced astronomical and medical knowledge for their time. Their prophecies and apocalyptic visions are astoundingly detailed and, in some cases, seem to predict future events with eerie precision. How do we explain these abilities? Some theorists suggest that the Essenes might have been the custodians of ancestral knowledge, possibly passed down from ancient advanced civilizations like Atlantis or Lemuria. Others go further and propose they may have had direct contact with beings from other worlds, receiving advanced wisdom and technology from them. This theory, although controversial, could explain many of the miracles attributed to Jesus and his followers. Could these miracles have actually been manifestations of advanced technology or scientific knowledge beyond the comprehension of ordinary people at that time? My dear truth seekers, what we are uncovering here is not only a revision of religious history, it is a complete rethinking of our understanding of the origins of one of the world's most influential religions and potentially the very nature of human spirituality. In our next segment, we will delve even deeper into the implications of this theory and explore the evidence suggesting a continuous connection between the modern descendants of the Essenes and today's power structures. Prepare to question not only the past but also the present and future of our spiritual and religious understanding. My esteemed truth seekers, as we navigate further into this labyrinth of mysteries, it is crucial that we pause for a moment to reflect on the magnitude of what we are uncovering. The revelations regarding the link between the Essenes and the origins of Christianity are only the tip of the iceberg. But before we dive deeper, let me pose a disturbing question. What if I told you that the influence of the Essenes did not end with the rise of Christianity? What if this ancient secret order has continued operating in the shadows, quietly shaping the course of religious and political history to this day? Imagine, for a moment, an uninterrupted line of knowledge guardians passing down ancestral secrets from generation to generation. Could the modern descendants of the Essenes be among us, holding positions of power and influence within today's religious and political institutions? Consider this. Throughout history, we have seen the emergence of secret societies and esoteric orders claiming access to hidden knowledge. The Templars, the Rosicrucians, the Illuminati. Could these organizations be modern manifestations of the Essene tradition? And if so, what implications would this have for our understanding of the current world? Could these modern guardians be influencing global decisions, guiding civilization's course towards some unknown purpose? But there's more. If the Essenes truly possessed knowledge of extraterrestrial origin or from advanced civilizations, what else might they know? Are there hidden technologies, unrevealed prophecies, or cosmic truths still kept secret? These questions lead us into even more controversial territory. Could it be that the great scientific and technological advancements of our era have their origins in this ancient knowledge, carefully filtered down through the centuries? My dear truth seekers, we are on the brink of revelations that could shake the very foundations of our reality. In our next segment, we will explore surprising evidence suggesting a continuity of Essene influence to this day. Prepare for a journey that will challenge your perceptions and lead you to question not only history, but also the present and future of our civilization. The truth, as always, is out there, waiting to be discovered by those who dare to seek it. My cherished truth seekers, before we dive into the depths of this astounding conspiracy, let me take a brief pause to address you directly, our community of restless minds and curious spirits. First, I want to thank everyone who has shared their thoughts and theories in the comments of our previous videos. Your ideas and questions not only enrich our investigation, but also inspire us to explore new paths in our quest for hidden truth. Recently, many of you have expressed interest in delving deeper into the connection between ancient secret societies and modern power structures. Rest assured, we are working on fascinating content about this topic for future episodes. If you are not yet part of our Biblical Conspiracies community, I invite you to join us on this journey of discovery. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to ensure you don't miss any of our revelations. Each week, we unravel mysteries that challenge conventional history and explore the deepest secrets of our existence. Moreover, I encourage you to share your own theories and ideas in the comments. What connections do you see between the Essenes and other secret societies throughout history? Have you had personal experiences suggesting the existence of hidden knowledge in our modern world? Remember, the truth is revealed to those who seek it with an open mind and a critical spirit. Together, we are building a community dedicated to uncovering the secrets that have remained hidden for millennia. And now, let us prepare to delve even deeper into the mystery of the Essenes and their continued influence on our world. What we are about to reveal could forever change your perception of reality. Now, my dear truth seekers, let us venture into the shadows of the present, where the influence of the Essenes still resonates with surprising strength. What we are about to explore not only challenges our understanding of history, but it also sheds a disquieting light on the power structures that govern our modern world. Let's begin with a provocative question. What if I told you that some of the most influential figures in modern politics, religion, and science are, in fact, heirs to Essene knowledge? The evidence, though subtle, is surprisingly consistent. Consider first the Vatican, the heart of global Catholicism. Over the centuries, persistent rumors have circulated about a secret order within the Church, known as the Guardians of the Truth. According to some sources, this order holds esoteric knowledge that traces back to the Essenes. Coincidence? Or the continuation of a millennia-old tradition? Observe how certain papal decisions and declarations throughout history have mysteriously coincided with ancient Essene prophetic texts. Vatican Council II, for example, introduced changes that some scholars have compared to reforms anticipated in the Dead Sea Scrolls. Could it be that church leaders are following a plan charted millennia ago? But the influence is not limited to the religious sphere. In the realm of global politics and finance, we find intriguing patterns. Many world leaders and financial magnates are known for their affiliation with secret societies and esoteric orders. These organizations, such as the Masons and the Rosicrucians, often claim to possess ancient knowledge. Could they be the modern guardians of Essene wisdom? Let's examine, for instance, the design of Washington, D.C. The layout of its monuments and governmental buildings follows geometric and astronomical patterns, strikingly similar to those found in Essene settlements. Architectural coincidence, or a coded message from the heirs of this ancient knowledge? Yet perhaps the most intriguing evidence of the Essenes' ongoing influence is found in the field of science and technology. The Essenes were renowned for their advanced knowledge in medicine, astronomy, and what we would today call quantum physics. Surprisingly, many of the most revolutionary scientific advances of recent decades seem to align with concepts found in ancient Essene texts. Consider string theory, for example. This revolutionary theory, which suggests that the universe is composed of multiple dimensions and energetic vibrations, has astonishing parallels with Essene descriptions of the cosmos's structure. Could it be that modern physicists are rediscovering knowledge that the Essenes possessed millennia ago? Or consider research into energy fields and consciousness. Recent experiments exploring consciousness's influence on physical reality bear a remarkable resemblance to Essene meditative and energetic practices. Are we witnessing the scientific validation of ancient esoteric truths? Moreover, in the field of alternative medicine and energy healing, we see a resurgence of practices closely resembling Essene healing techniques. Acupuncture, meditation, sound therapy. All these modern practices echo the ancient Essene texts. Could it be that the modern guardians of this knowledge are gradually allowing its reintroduction into society? Now, let me propose an even bolder theory. What if the rapid technological progress we have experienced in recent decades is not merely the result of conventional scientific advancement, but the controlled release of ancient knowledge? Think of artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, genetic manipulation. Could these modern technologies actually be manifestations of ancient wisdom, perhaps even of extraterrestrial origin, carefully guarded by the descendants of the Essenes? Consider the increasingly frequent reports of UFO sightings and recent government admissions about the existence of unidentified aerial phenomena. Could it be that we are being gradually prepared for a greater revelation? A revelation that the guardians of Essene knowledge have been anticipating for millennia. My dear truth seekers, what we are unearthing here is not just another conspiracy theory. It is a coherent pattern suggesting a continuity of knowledge and power that spans thousands of years, from the deserts of Judea to the corridors of modern global power. The question we must now ask is, what is the ultimate purpose of this millennial conspiracy? Are these guardians of knowledge working towards some greater cosmic goal? And how does this affect our lives and our future as a species? In our next next segment, we will explore the deeper implications of these revelations and consider how this ancient knowledge could shape the destiny of humanity in the years to come. Prepare for a journey that will challenge not only your understanding of the past and present, but also your vision of the future. My esteemed truth seekers, we have reached a crucial point in our exploration. The revelations we have uncovered are not mere historical facts or conspiracy theories. They are pieces of a cosmic puzzle that, once assembled, could redefine our understanding of reality itself. Let's reflect for a moment on the deeper implications of what we've discovered. If the Essenes truly possessed advanced knowledge, possibly of extraterrestrial origin, and if this knowledge has been preserved and passed down through millennia, what does this mean for our species and our place in the universe? First and foremost, we must consider the possibility that humanity is not alone on its cosmic journey. The idea that advanced civilizations have interacted with us in the past, sharing wisdom and technology, opens a new chapter in our understanding of history and human evolution. Could it be that our progress as a species has been guided and even accelerated by these interventions? Moreover, if this ancient knowledge is being gradually reintroduced into our society, what is the ultimate purpose? Are we being prepared for some form of cosmic revelation? Or perhaps for an evolutionary leap in our collective consciousness? Consider the possibility that humanity is on the threshold of a new age of enlightenment. Advances in quantum physics, neuroscience, and information technology seem to be converging toward a more holistic understanding of reality. A vision that strikingly resembles the esoteric teachings of the Essenes and other ancient traditions. Could it be that the purpose of this millennial conspiracy is to guide humanity toward an unprecedented expansion of consciousness? Imagine a future where the divide between science and spirituality dissolves, where our understanding of the universe and our place in it expands beyond the current limits of our perception. But this revelation also raises profound ethical questions. If a select group possesses this advanced knowledge, do they have a moral responsibility to share it with all humanity? Or are there valid reasons to keep certain information hidden until we are collectively prepared to receive it? Additionally, we must consider the implications for our current social structures and belief systems. If it were revealed that many of our religions and philosophical systems are rooted in common knowledge, possibly of extraterrestrial origin, how would this affect our cultural and religious divisions? Could this revelation be the catalyst for a global unification of humanity? My dear truth seekers, what we are contemplating here is nothing less than a complete redefinition of our reality. We are on the cusp of a paradigm that transcends our current understanding of history, science, and spirituality. Imagine a world where technology and spirituality merge, where our comprehension of the universe expands to include dimensions and realities we can currently only glimpse. A world where humanity finally understands its true potential and place in the great cosmic tapestry. This knowledge, jealously guarded for millennia, could be the key to unlocking the next chapter in the evolution of human consciousness. It invites us to expand our horizons, to question our perceived limitations, and to contemplate possibilities beyond our current imagination. We stand on the threshold of a new era, my dear seekers, an era where the secrets of the past become the beacon that illuminates our future. The question is, are we prepared to take that leap? Are we ready to embrace a reality that challenges everything we thought we knew? The path to this new understanding may be challenging, but it is also filled with infinite promise. It invites us to explore not only the mysteries of the universe, but also the depths of our own consciousness. In our next and final segment, we will reflect on how we can integrate these revelations into our daily lives and how each of us can contribute to this collective awakening of humanity. My dear truth seekers, as we approach the end of this revealing journey, it is crucial that we reflect on how these astonishing revelations can impact our daily lives and our understanding of the world. First, let us consider how this knowledge can transform our personal perspective. The idea that there exists ancient wisdom, possibly of cosmic origin, flowing through human history, invites us to view our own existence in a new light. How does our perception of daily life change when we see it as part of a grand cosmic plan? Ask yourselves, how can I attune to this ancient wisdom in my own life? Perhaps the answer lies in meditative practices, a deeper connection with nature, or the study of ancient texts with an open and curious mind. Each of us can become an active seeker of truth, an explorer of the mysteries surrounding us. Moreover, this new perspective challenges us to rethink our relationships with others and with the world around us. If we are all part of a grand cosmic tapestry, how does this change our way of interacting with those around us? Can we look beyond our superficial differences and recognize the fundamental unity connecting us all? In practical terms, these revelations invite us to question and explore. How can we apply this inquiry-based approach and truth-seeking in our daily lives? It may mean delving deeper into the news we consume or exploring alternative health practices that align with ancient wisdom. Let us also remember that each of us has the potential to be a guardian and transmitter of knowledge. How can we responsibly and respectfully share these ideas with others? Our conversations, actions, and even thoughts can contribute to this collective awakening. Finally, I urge you to maintain a balance between healthy skepticism and open-mindedness. As we explore these revolutionary concepts, it is important to stay grounded. Question everything, even what you've heard in this video, but keep your minds and hearts open to the infinite possibilities that the universe offers us. Remember, my dear seekers, that each of you is a vital piece in this great cosmic mystery. Your thoughts, actions, and personal quest for truth all contribute to humanity's collective awakening. What will you do with this knowledge? How will you integrate these revelations into your daily life? The choice is yours, and the potential for personal and collective transformation is limitless. My esteemed truth seekers, we have reached the end of this fascinating journey of discovery, but in reality, this is only the beginning. The knowledge we have explored today is merely the tip of the iceberg in our ongoing quest for cosmic truth. I urge you not to let this be the end of your exploration. The path to enlightenment is a personal and collective journey that requires dedication, curiosity, and an open mind. Each of you has the power to delve deeper into these mysteries and contribute to our collective understanding. If today's revelations have ignited a spark within you, nurture that flame. Investigate more, question more, explore more. There is a vast ocean of knowledge waiting to be discovered, and each of you can be an explorer on this cosmic journey. I invite you to join our Biblical Conspiracies community, subscribe to our channel, activate notifications, and become part of this growing network of truth seekers. Together, we are unraveling the deepest mysteries of our existence. In our upcoming episodes, we will continue to delve into these fascinating topics. We will explore the connections between ancient civilizations and modern technology, unravel more secrets of sacred texts, and examine evidence of extraterrestrial interventions in human history. Remember, the truth is out there, waiting to be uncovered. And you, my dear seekers, are the key to unveiling these millennial secrets. Every question you ask, every piece of information you share, brings us one step closer to understanding our true place in the cosmos. Until we meet again, keep your minds open, your hearts curious, and your eyes fixed on the stars. Because who knows, the next great revelation might be just around the corner. I am Dr. Alejandro Vega, and this has been Biblical Conspiracies. Until next time, my dear truth seekers.